Number 1. They are almost everywhere you go. This is one of the easiest ways to know that someone is keeping a close eye and monitoring you. When a person is monitoring you, they will be almost everywhere that you find yourself, and that's because they want to know what you are doing. Observe the way you behave under different circumstances. They always want to see the people you meet and know what interests you. You cannot keep a close eye and monitor someone from afar, so you need to come close to see what they are doing. It's not possible that it is a coincidence that makes you see them everywhere you go, except it is a group function that you both are attending, and that's when you see them. Then you can classify it as coincidence, but when you have seen them more than 3 times in a row in private places that you like, then you can boldly say that they're trying to keep a close eye on you and are monitoring you. They know very well that you are going to be in those places, that's why they went there. They have observed you for a while and know your favorite spot and time you normally go to those places. When someone is always appearing almost everywhere you go, it might appear as if they are stalking you, which is scary because you cannot place your hands on the motive of why they are following you. But to be safe, you need to be able to spot the difference. When someone is always appearing in places that you could be interested in you in a positive way if he or she has approached you and you both sat down to chat. It just means that this person is interested in you but has not gotten the confidence to tell you what he or she feels for you. But when you look around and see a person always been in places that you go to and he or she does not approach you and the looks that they are giving are scaring, they can be negatively stalking you. If you know this person, then it's fine. But if not, try to inform someone, or if you have the confidence, you can approach them and ask them. If someone is interested in you, he will monitor you and keep a close eye on you so that he can be accessing if you both are compatible. Number 2. They will ask you questions. When a person is keeping a close eye and monitoring you, they will ask you different sets of questions, and it's all in a bid to know you more. This sign, though, is only possible when you both already share some kind of relationship, either as friends or colleagues. This is because you cannot ask a person certain questions when you are not close to them. The more you know someone, the more confident you have to ask them questions. The kind of questions this person may ask you are questions that will try to know where you have been, the people you met, and what you did with those people. They will ask these questions because they always want to know about everything that concerns you. The kind of questions that will be asked will depend on what kind of relationship you both have. If you are close enough, they will ask you deep and intimate questions, but if not, they will be keeping an eye on you by asking random questions. These questions, though, may try to pry into your personal affair. A person also can keep a close eye on you and monitor you by asking questions about you from people who know you. But there are 2 things involved here. If it's someone that you know, it's safe. But when you hear your friend say someone they don't know is asking questions about you, then I think you need to inform the proper authorities. It is always better to ask you questions directly instead of asking from other people. It looks suspicious. It is only when someone is interested in you, either positively or negatively, that will have the time to go around asking questions about you. When you want to know about something, the best thing to do is ask questions about it. At least with that, you can be sure you are on the right part. The only problem here is, if they are positively asking these questions about you, they should ask you directly, instead of asking from other sources. They might get the wrong answers when they ask people who are envious of you. It's always better to hear it from the source instead of hearsay. Number 3. They will be all up in your business. This is also one very common sign for you to know that someone is keeping a close eye and monitoring you. They will be all up in your business because they are keeping a close eye on you. Anything you are interested in will be what will also interest them. They will always interfere in things that concern you. They might also try to influence your decision-making if they have the opportunity to. At first, this will come out as controlling, because having someone in your business at first looks as if they're trying to make you become the version of the kind of person they want. As much as you hate it, that they are up in your business, still they will not stop because they are keeping a close eye on you and monitoring you. If this person is close enough and all of a sudden they start to poke, nosing into your affairs, then it proves only one thing. He or she had picked interest in you. And to them, at the moment, they will do anything that keeps them close to you. Somehow I know they also want you to know that they have interest in you, and that's why, even though it annoys you, they will not stop being in your business until you realize what they feel for you. It might be a little bit annoying when someone is always trying to be all up on your business. It's frustrating at first because you will be trying to figure out what they want, and it's going to be more annoying when you don't feel the same about them. Beloved, when someone is always trying to interfere into your business sometimes, it could also be for a bad reason. People are not always good. Some might just be trying to frustrate you so that they distract you from where you are heading to. You might not be sure what this person wants at first. It might be hard trying to figure it out. If it's someone you know, you can always ask about it. But when it's someone you don't know, then pray about it. Don't be surprised that I said you should pray. Prayer is always the master key. God will help you to open the eyes of your understanding so that you know that you are up against if it's negative. Number 4. They will act weird around you. It's easy to spot someone who is trying to keep a close eye on you and monitor you, especially when you are in a crowd. When someone is keeping a close eye on and trying to monitor you, they will always keep their eyes on you. He or she is going to be the one person who doesn't want to take his or her eyes from you, and that's because they are afraid that the minute they turn their eyes away from you, you will disappear. In their attempt to keep the focus on, they will become distracted about every other thing happening in the environment. So they might just mistakenly drop something, hit someone, and that automatically draws your attention to them. They are the ones that will be so careful not to say anything that will make you feel you are being monitored. But in being so careful, words come out of their mouth without them realizing that they have shown you that they are keeping a close eye on you and trying to monitor you. A person who is acting weird around you because he or she is stylishly monitoring you is because they lack the confidence to tell you what they feel about you. Their lack of confidence might be because of several reasons. It could be because of your social status is different, or it could simply be that they don't have the confidence to. When someone is keeping a close eye on you and monitoring you, it could be for a good reason or a bad reason. People might not always come out plain to tell you what they are doing or what they want. It is your duty to find out. These signs are the easiest and you can spot them easily. You just need to be observant of your surroundings and what people ask and say to you. My prayer for you today is that God will open your eyes to see if someone is keeping an eye on you and monitoring you for a bad reason, and also make you realize when it is for a good purpose. May the Lord protect and keep you in your going out and coming in. May He cause His angels to take charge over you and keep you safe today and always. You are loved, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Remain blessed.